It was a done deal, a dead deal, and now who knows deal. The Rays Stadium saga continues with more questions tonight. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay at 6. I'm Courtney Robinson.
I'm Frank Wiley in for Dave. One thing that is certain, public funding for a new $1.3 billion stadium has been greenlit. It is the latest development in this ongoing back and forth since they reached the deal back in July.
After two separate delays, last night, Pinellas County Commissioners approved spending more than $300 million to cover the county's share, which came just over a week after the city also approved its funding. At the same time, the Rays say that the delays have caused a funding gap that they alone cannot cover.
Yeah, so 10 Tampa Bay's Aaron Parsegian has been on top of this. And Aaron, I feel like I've asked you this before. Where do we go from here?
Well, with the city and county approval, the onus falls entirely on the Rays. If they still want this deal, they can make it a reality. If they don't, they can let it die.
That passes 5-2.
In the moments following a critical vote to secure the last part of public funding for a new Rays stadium, Pinellas County Commissioners were optimistic.
We're looking forward to having a great baseball stadium and keeping the Rays here.
But a statement from Rays co-president Matt Silverman at the same time portrayed less certainty, saying the twice-delay vote resulted in the cost of the project increasing significantly, a funding gap they cannot absorb alone, and they remain ready to solve it with the county and city of St. Pete.
9-figure plus funding gap to make up, and I don't think that's going to be palatable to very many right now, particularly following hurricanes.
Leaders in both have said as much to this point. They're not giving any more taxpayer money to the project.
I don't believe there's one commissioner on this board that would be entertaining renegotiating if they're asking for more money, and I'm confident in that statement.
Right now, the Rays are in the batter's box. If they still want the deal, it's theirs, if they meet a number of conditions before March 31. Among those, showing they have the funds to cover their portion of the stadium cost, which is happening as the team also navigates a certain drop in revenue, having to play and in some ways pay to play in a smaller ballpark next year, and likely the year after, with Tropicana Field ravaged by Hurricane Milton. And while commissioners wipe their hands after approving bonds, they still question how a little more than month-long delay could squander a 30-year project, with Commissioner Chris Latvala outright calling for new ownership and one who can cover the costs.
I urge Mr. Sternberg to sell the team to someone who lives here, works here, and truly cares about our community.
Well, this deal remains in question. One of the things commissioners believe is by passing the bonds, they've secured the Rays' future in the Tampa Bay area. Saying in talks with MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred, he was committed to keeping Major League Baseball here. The saga continues. In studio, Aaron Parsegian, 10 Tampa Bay.